Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.
Telavi Airport Mimino will be launched from 2024 as Taktakishvili, commercial director of Lopota Spa Resort located in Chelti, told BMWG they don't know at this stage that the airport in Telavi will bring any results in terms of tourists, but if the international flights will be fulfilled, it will grow tourist flows. Our dream is to have international flights in Telavi. We have been talking about this for years and it will be a great achievement for us. Many tourist groups choose Tbilisi and the demand for Chelti is very low, Taktakishvili said. According to her, their hotel was operating with a 60% load last year, noting that high-spending tourist flows from Israel and United Arab Emirates are significantly reduced. The reduction will have a negative impact on tourists. Today, the hotel complex has 232 rooms and employs 350 people. The average cost of a hotel stay, including breakfast and VAT, amounts to $210 USD during the summer season. Eski, the founder of Hotel Paliani, told BMWG that the season has completely failed in Natia. According to her, the reason for the failure of the season is infrastructural and electricity supply problems, as well as insufficient marketing events. The season has completely failed. There are no tourists. We have mostly Russian citizens who represent a low-spending segment. Natia has an electricity supply problem and the cable cars are often shut down. Consequently, fewer tourists come for skiing, Eski said. According to her, various achievements are planned in Natia from February, including championships as well as food festivals, so the hotel expects the number of tourists will grow. As Eski knows, appropriate work needs to be done in the direction of improving the infrastructure. The most important thing is to solve the road problem, which requires political will. The hotel's founder considers that the National Tourist Administration should work with more efforts to promote the tourist potential of Natia by next year. Homemade clothing brand Ninea was exported abroad late in 2023. Ninea co-founder Nino Lejava spoke about this in Women's Narrative. 2023 was quite busy for our company as we increased production and sales by 40% compared to the previous year. As a new line created with premium fabrics was also added to the production, and the most important and proud thing for us is that Ninea products are already sold in China in the Georgian showroom and also in one of the resort cities of Italy, said Nino Lejava. Ninea sells 500 units of sleep and loungewear. Product price ranges from 70 lari to 700 lari. Ninea is a Georgian brand created by three friends with personal savings, which has been operating on the Georgian market since 2017. Ninea currently employs 20 people. Mariam Devrisashvili, the communications manager of the social concept store Eski, is planning to increase the online sales. According to the communications manager of the Alliance, it's planned to develop in the direction of e-commerce and create an online store this year. In 20 square meters, Eski managed to distribute more than 550 items on the shelves in such a way that customers can find interesting items from even 5 lari. We also have expensive products and the price reaches 250 lari. Devrisashvili says. Eski appeared on the market in September 2022 and is the first place that unites the products of social enterprises operating in Georgia in one space. The store already hosted more than 2,000 customers. The store sells more than 350 handmade items from 25 social enterprises. Winery Chelti is working on the expansion of exporting markets. Anna Miryanashvili, co-founder of the family winery, told BMWG. According to her, the wine industry is actively working on the development of exporting markets, and its portfolio currently includes more than 27 countries. Last year, we entered the monopolized market in Sweden. This year, we are going to enter Norway. We are actively negotiating with the Great Britain and South Korea for a long time. We also want to increase the exporting area in the USA, where Chelti already has 2 stores, Miryanashvili says. The winery produces 400,000 bottles of wine per year. Chelti has been operating in the market since 2001 and its exporting portfolio includes more than 27 markets. Herbia, producer of packaged greens and vegetables, is summarizing 2023 as the founder of the company. Zurab Janelidze told BMDG last year was more successful for Herbia than the company expected. According to the founder of Herbia, the company finished last year with a significant growth. As Zurab Janelidze explains, the company can sell more than 2,000 tons of greens per year. It was a very good year because 2023 exceeded our expectations. Before the pandemic, we intended to double our sales. Last year was no exception. There was an increase of up to 32% not only in sales but also in primary production. As for productivity, it implies the sale of more than 2,000 tons of products. This is almost 40% of the exporting volume, says Zurab Janelidze. It should be noted that Herbia farm is located in Chelti Emirati region. Giorgi Kushashvili, the founder of wooden cottages Hillside, Kazbegi, declares that they plan to add a new catering facility and arrange entertainment spaces late this year. According to him, at this stage, Hillside Kazbegi includes 3 cottages and can house 15 people in total. As for the price of accommodation, it starts from 200 lari on average, which is determined by the season and the number of people. We are going to build a restaurant as well as arrange entertainment spaces in which about 80,000 lari should be invested. The cottages are about 80% occupied. Last year, the most active months were July, August and September. Most of our customers are tourists, namely from Saudi Arabia and Asia countries. Kushashvili says, according to him, snow is an important challenge for the region as roads are often blocked. As a result, bookings are cancelled and operation of the cottage becomes difficult. Hillside Kazbegi has been operating in September for 1 year. Eka, the founder of the platform Plastic-Watcher.G, creates unique design items, bags, raincoats, hats, table covers from plastic waste and sells from the same platform. At first glance, it's hard to imagine that they are made from discarded polythene bags, t-shirts, banners or plastic bottles. I put a lot of work and intellectual research into it because I want to excite people and make them think that it's possible to create beautiful things from waste, said Eka. Plastic-Watcher.G already has its own chain of donors who collect waste for Eka, including her friends, strangers, companies and organizations. Despite the fact that Plastic-Watcher.G is a small business, I can perceive Plastic-Watcher.G as a business, and on the contrary, it's an emotional exchange rather than a financial source. In this way, I express my heartache and try to make others think, said Eka Asatiani. The average cost of item on Plastic-Watcher.G ranges from 100 lari to 150 lari, and the delivery of item purchased from the website is free worldwide. Archil Gobajishvili, founder of wooden toy manufacturing enterprise Dadari, declares that the company plans to increase production by 40% this year. According to him, an international toy exhibition will be held in Germany this February, where it's expected that they will start cooperation with new business partners and expand exporting markets. Demand for wooden toys is growing every year, both in local and international markets. We cooperate with German partners who sell products throughout Europe. However, after the international exhibitions, we assume cooperation with new European partners. Gobajishvili said the company imports paints from Germany while wooden materials are purchased on the local market. Last year, the wood producer brand Dadari had to increase the cost of the product by 30% due to the increased expenditures. The wooden toy manufacturing enterprise Dadari has been operating in the market since 2018 and currently has 2 branches. The main branch is located in Tbilisi and the second branch will be opened in Zugdidi this year.
The Checkpoints is presented by pharmaceutical company GM Pharma.